Hello guys, this is Turkish Ribena number 4. Today I'm going to take you through my bow and we'll talk about the parts of it and what it basically does. So if I just bring this beast over here. Now I probably won't be able to get it all in a picture because it's too big, but I'll go through each of these parts. Basically, first of all, the brand is Sing, which is some cheap Chinese brand, but it is good quality because this one only cost me £60 from Amazon. And I know you're not supposed to buy it online, you're supposed to get it from a shop, but if you was poor like me, then buying a £60 bow is better than spending, I don't know, £200 to £300 on something more professional. So for now, this is good, but in the future I will be buying something better. So this bit here, which is the main metal bit in the middle, is called the riser, and on the bottom you've got the limbs, and at the bottom of the limbs and the top you've got the string. Now getting a string on isn't the easiest thing to do. The main reason being is, well, obviously this has to be really tight, ridiculously tight, and you need a special bow stringer, which is basically, I don't know, a bit of fabric that you stick around the ends to then bend these limbs to then bring out the string. So when I bought this, I couldn't even put it together properly because I needed a bow stringer, which was another annoying bit of equipment that you have to buy. So even though I've got this bow for £60, buying all the bells and whistles with it can add up. And here you've got the sight attachment. This one is from eBay. You can buy it for £5. It does the job. And here you've got a pressure button, and what this basically does is if your arrows are scraping against here causing scratches, this will push it out ever so slightly to lean away from your riser. Therefore no scratches and your arrows will last longer. And you see this bit here, this is a magnetic rest. So as you can see, it flicks a bit. So as soon as you rest an arrow on there, it shoots, this will get pushed in, and therefore doing something really cool. Okay, I don't know the physics behind it, but you get the idea. Long story short, this is better for your arrows because if it's magnetic, it will push in and they won't ruin your arrows even more. Because before I had a little bit of plastic sticking out and they would scrape across my arrows. Bought this bad boy, I think it was £12, and yeah, it saves me in my arrows. So yeah, that's my bow, Sing. That's how you stick on the limbs. And yeah, if you want any advice about buying a bow, I can help you as much as I can, and we'll take it from there. I'll put that one back. Yeah. And if you do want to buy an arrow, and a bow obviously, you basically, the main bits you need is the bow. You don't need a sight, you need an arm guard. I'll just find that for you in my bag of junk. So sorry about that, I had to go find it. So this is an arm guard. You can buy this for about 10 quid. It basically goes on your arm there, and it will basically, so when you shoot, if you don't hold your arm properly, the string can come back and whip you. And if the string is obviously quite powerful and is hitting you, it will hurt. Another piece of equipment, if you've got a takedown bow, which means you can take it apart, is this bow stringer that I was telling you about. So this bit goes on the end of your bow, this bit goes on the top bit, so the top and the bottom, and you basically apply pressure with your feet to get rid of the string. I'll do that in another session, but for now, that's all I will cover. So yeah, all you need is those 2 bits of equipment with your bow, as well as some arrows, and then you should be good to go. Now, to review comics and stuff. So today we're going to talk about the Goon. Nothing but misery, baby. Now this isn't Marvel or DC or any of those brands. This is more of a unique brand. It's done by, I don't even know who it's done by. That's it, Dark Horse. And it's basically about this little guy here and the Goon, who's this dense Popeye looking guy who's got a few scars on his face. I bought this when I went to Colorado. I asked a comic book store owner, I said, I like the Deadpool humour, but I want something more dark. What can you recommend me? He recommended this, and I was not disappointed. It's full of sad and sadistic humour, which I'm a fan of. And in this one, he goes up against the zombies who are created by some mysterious con man / wizard. I won't ruin anything else, but there's a lot of humour, and I'll show you some of that. So just a quick one here. You see this fish guy is telling you his love story, telling everyone he's sorry, and then he's like, oh, I don't care, I will stab you in the eye, and then he's laughing at him. So that's you know, if you're into that, it's just a bit of banter. And another thing I liked is that they throw in fake adverts. So here you've got the Mega Body Pill, which is basically steroids, and you see in the warning it's got about 1,000 side effects, which is loss of memory, motor skills, cancer, back spasms, miscarriage, basically every kind of disease you wouldn't want is there. And another one advert that got me laughing on my knees talks about the atomic rage, and he's basically got testicular cancer, which is what he says there, and he goes to get a cure, but he just ends up spraying everyone with his nuclear brain. Yeah, which somehow gave him testicular cancer. I won't tell you anything more, but it's definitely worth a read, and thank you guys for listening.